surely we're still moving forward. So go back to Habakkuk, and now that Habakkuk's heart has already conceived that there's some things that's just not right. And even though Habakkuk was still holding the title that he had held, and apparently still loving on God the way that he had always loved on God, but he knew deep down inside that something was wrong. And I just believe that there are so many leaders out here today that love God and are still working in the vineyard. But deep down inside, they know that something is wrong. And then the worstest of it all is when you know, whether anybody else know or not, you know that there is something wrong. But pride has you stuck behind a tree of your mind. And you said, I'll never tell anybody that I'm wrong. And I'll never act as if I got a problem. I'll come out and I'll work in the field and I'll do what I have to do. I'll preach what I have to preach. I'll say what I have to say. I'll motivate people the way I feel like they want to be motivated. I'll paint, if I have to, a smile on my face. But nobody is ever going to know that deep, 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 deep down inside, I feel that I am not doing what God himself have birthed me to do. But it's okay. As long as people are okay with me, I'm not worried about God. As long as I get the offering and some tithes, I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, I'm just going to keep on living like everything is fine. But there's coming a time, I tell you, when God himself are going to bring you to a stand post to face him face to face. And when God brings you to that place where you can look him in the eyes and he can look you in your eyes in the spirit realm and say, okay, Joe, okay, Blow, okay, Bobby, okay, Sue. It's been 40 years and my grace have been sufficient, but you still have not built what I call you to build. And I don't care how many hammers you have and how many nails you got left, said the Lord. I want you to go back to the foundation and build what I have required of you so that I don't have to consider taking your life. That's where I want you to think for right now. Not going to be long. I'm going to catch you again. But I thank God for the Governance Center, because really it has taken me all these years to come to a little bit better conclusion that I need to build only what God has told me to build. And if I'm not willing to build what God called me to build, I need to lay down my hammer. And I'm going to leave you right there. And I'm going to ask you, do you still want to keep on getting the tithes and the offerings and doing what pleases you versus than what pleases God? Or are you ready to lay down your hammer? Because if you're knocking and digging and driving nails in anything other than what God has told you to build, you're wasting your time. I'll be back. God bless you. And always stay tuned for the Governance Center. Talk to you later.